This is not my land, I'm just borrowing it, trying to keep it for everything that's there, the birds, the animals, the deer, the moose, the bear, the skunks, the raccoons, the woodchucks.
Our farm was first cleared for agriculture in the late 18th century, so it's been producing food for 250 years. And I know going forward, I can kind of see those people out there ahead of me. So it feels really wonderful and peaceful to feel like I'm part of this long chain.
I'm both the CEO and the janitor of my property, and that's kind of nice, you know. I put an awful lot of years into making this place. You know, it sustained my family and we've sort of sustained it. I'm the 6th generation, maybe it'll be 6 more, maybe it'll be no more. I don't want to control what my children do. If it doesn't work for them to continue on the farm, I would still like the farm to continue as an entity rather than to get carved up into house lots, which is what happens around us to a large extent.
I love the land. I love the land. Nature has a system that we're part of, and when you're out in nature, you feel, I guess, just a piece of that system. The land has so much potential, and to take that away by developing it, it just seemed just not like the right thing.
Six or seven great-grandfather on my mother's side moved up here in 1785, built a log cabin, which is our dining room. He ended up being one of the first 2 representatives from Vermont to the Continental Congress in 1791. I do love the land, and I've been walking not only our land, but I've walked that whole valley all my life. My great-grandmother was born here, moved from here to where I live now after she married actually she didn't marry my great-grandfather, she was his housekeeper for 30 years. And my grandmother was their daughter. That land will be there long after we're gone. And I think we have a responsibility to leave it in at least as good a condition it was when we took over the quote-unquote possession. I don't have the wherewithal to ensure that after I'm dead, nothing's going to happen with it, that it'll stay the way it is. If the easements are given, that would ensure that, which is what I would like.
Come on here. Come on, leave him alone.
I raise draft horses and I keep mares and foals in various pastures, and there's always people that are stopping and having lunch or looking at them or, giving them a carrot. And, I guess some people call that a working landscape. I felt it was important to keep it that way.
It's quiet and peaceful. A lot of wildlife. There's an eagle's nest upriver, a quarter of a mile or so. I don't know, I just like being here.
You don't miss it until it's gone. There's a lot of people that say when you conserve land, you give away your rights or you lose control, and my argument is you don't lose control, you gain control.
I think people sometimes think that conservation is taking land out of the tax base, it's taking land out of the future. And I feel just the opposite. It's taking land and putting it into the future.
After my time, it will still be there, and it will still be there for people to enjoy. I never anticipated how much pleasure I get from talking to people about the land, and they are always saying thank you.
We're no longer a rural society the way we were 100 years ago. And I'm grateful that I'm able to live it.
We nurture it and it nurtures us.
It's food for the soul.